Hey, how come my realtor didn't tell me about all these extra expenses when it came to buying a house? How about things like title insurance? What is title insurance? Well, how about land transfer tax? What's that? Never heard of it. When I first bought my first house, I mean, these are expenses that I had no idea. Title insurance? Well, I mean, I'm going to tell you about it, but how about land transfer tax? That's a tax that we pay here in Ontario to the government. Every time a property sells, we pay that tax. And in some municipalities, you pay twice that, like Toronto. Toronto, you pay two land transfer taxes. Here up in, I deal in rural Ontario, so we only pay the one. But what about things like wet inspection? I didn't know what that was. I had to pay that. How about fuel oil tank inspection? How about septic inspection or well inspection or pump and well inspection? How about a water test? Did you know you have to have a water test in order to get a mortgage? You have to have potable water, potable drinkable water when you live in a rural property. Well, at least in Ontario, you have to have it in order to get a mortgage. So these are things I didn't even know about. So make sure you know about these things before you buy a house, because they will be part of the expense, and that's on top of things like your home inspection. But that's a totally separate cost. I mean, you should get a home inspection. Not everybody does, but it's well worth the $400 to $500 that you're going to pay. So, anyways, these are just some of the costs that could be incurred. Now, that's rural Ontario that we're talking about. Now, if you're in town, you won't have the same costs. There's different things involved. But make sure you know about these costs before you sign on the dotted line, because you don't want to have these things crop up on closing on top of your lawyer fees and any other fees that come on top. You want to make sure you know, go in well informed. So that's what your realtor's there for. That's what I'm here for, making sure that you know what you're going to spend at the end of the day. All right, until next time, I will explain all of these things in detail in the next videos. Till next time, have yourself a great day, and I hope you don't go in blind when you're buying a house. All right, take care. Have a great one. Enjoy the journey. It's a lot of fun.